the education in Sikkim is welcomed. People welcome ideas to move forward, to protect the environment, is what I found when I was there. And you can the approachableness of people while you're there, it's like an abyss, man. Big warm abyss, and people need, you know. It's a beautiful place. Same as here, Himalayan. But I do believe people deserve a better quality of life. Although it seems to have an absolute remarkable one. But I'm talking about pollution, I'm talking about environments wasted, I'm talking about litter, I'm talking about garbage, I'm talking about polluted streams from tourist rubbish. You know, I do believe that people of the Himalayan, every Himalayan region of northern India.
Now, what's on everyone's mind is how dangerous is it to be in India? You know, next to, with all the bombs and Kashmir and all this. What would you have to say to them who have this fear of like travelling and?
I'm sure, as you're well aware, nuclear weapons in today's world, England is in fair range of a few countries, wouldn't you admit? War can happen anywhere. Day-to-day war, day-to-day squabbles. Around here, it's peaceful. People don't want war, most people I speak to. They're sick of it just as we are in the West. They don't see much of it, but they know it's there, and they know there's squabbles. But why not travel India? Why not travel India? Why not travel Himachal?
And have you got any like serious diseases and any illnesses? Because that's the other main phobia about India. You get sick and die here.
No. Delhi belly, which everyone gets, I'm sure, once in a while. But that could be from the stress of travelling. You're travelling around in the backpack, maybe sleeping 1 or 2 nights here and another night here to get to some place where you'd rather be than there. So that can bring fatigue, can't it? And then illness has a chance of setting. But nothing serious. Nothing serious. Apart from lying on the bed for 3 days, not being able to move with a dodgy stomach. But with the right medicine that's available, that's no problem. No. Touch wood. No.
And what about accommodation and, you know, sleeping bag? Do you have to bring a sleeping bag if you're coming out here?
Oh, it's always good to bring a sleeping bag to India. Then you get a chance to introduce yourself to the great outdoors. You have a sleeping bag, it's the right climate. You know, no danger. You can sleep outside, under a tree in the Himalayas, why not? Have that experience, feel the energy, feel what it does to you.
And you've done this before?
Oh, I have done this. I woke up with the Himalayas facing me, a 360-degree vision of the Himalayas, the Great Himalayan Range facing me in the morning. Absolutely amazing. Virtual reality bedrooms. Imagine that.
And how much did it cost you?
How much did it cost? It's probably not worth converting it. A couple of quid. 140 rupee or something like that. But to walk and to sleep outside on a trail doesn't cost you anything. Doesn't cost you nothing. It's cheap. It's free. See? नमस्ते माँ।
नमस्ते जी।
कैसा है?
ठीक है। कहाँ जा रहा है? इधर इधर।
Amazing, aren't they?
And what would you have to say to people who are living in their council blocks, who are spending, you know, their time watching TV and thinking there is like no hope in life?
There's lots of hope. The hope is yourself, and the hope is the world. And the hope is for the want of a better world, and the hope is taking yourself out to that better world.
How much does it cost to get a ticket out from London to
India? 300 quid, £300. You probably get a 6 months return or a 6 months open return for around about £300.
And it cost me £3 a day to live.
It could do, yeah, depending on your means and how happy you are or your spending habits. People have different spending habits, but to sleep, to drink, to communicate, to stay clean, to be immersed in nature, to experience wonderful people, can cost you £3 a day. Can cost you £3 a day. Yeah, quite easily. Quite easily. A simple lifestyle.
Do you think your trip to India has been healing in any way?
Yes, yeah, I have a lot more patience. I'm more calmer as a person. I'm more understanding. Yes, it has been a great heal. It has been a great heal. Certain aspects of my life that was closed before are now open. Very much open. And things that we dismiss quite easy in the West are very much apparent here in India. Things that we're told that don't exist no more. Well, you come 3,000 miles to India. Is it 3,000 miles? I'm not too sure the distance of it, but they're very, very, very much alive here.
Such as?
Communityism is dead. Having no money makes you unhappy. Dead. People do not share in the world no more. Dead. Aloneness. No. You don't find that here. You're only alone when you want to be alone. You're only hungry when you want to be hungry. You know? You're only out of the world when you want to be out of the world. Apart from that, you're having a total sharing, productive time living on the planet. Simply. In some absolute great locations that the world has to offer today.
So why does everyone flock to Goa and the beaches?
Because it's easy. Because it's easy to be in Goa, isn't it? This time of year, up here, this is extreme India. There's nobody here hardly to talk to because people say it's too cold, so that gets passed around the travelling community. People hear this, too cold, we'll go to South India, because now it's summertime in South India. Well, it's still winter, but they have warm winters. People go to Goa to cop out, I think. Egotistical wannabes. Yeah, is much my saying of them. And not many people come here because they're misinformed. No? Of course it's cold. It's the Himalayas. It's winter time. But the daytime, it's 24 degrees. The sun may only be here for 7 hours in the day. That's enough. That's enough. And it's not cold. You feel cold, but it's not cold.
So all the tourists are gone right now?
Most of them, yeah. Most of them. Just the mountain. The hardcore tourists are here. The hardcore travellers of life. They're the only ones that come to the Himalayas this time of the year. This time of the year. Everyone cops out, goes to Goa, sits on a beach, gets drunk, takes drugs, hallucinogenics, ecstasy, MDMA. Is that being in India? We ask ourselves. Is that being in India? No. Can't be, can it? Not if you've got to knock yourselves out so much to...
Do they fly the DJs out from England so they have the same music as well?
Yeah.
So it's just England on a beach in India?
Basically. Yeah, basically.
You have your pint?
I'm sure you can get a pint glass in Goa. I'm sure you can. I've never had one. But I've seen them. Yeah, I've seen them. You can have anything you want. Newspaper, your pint, your egg and chips, your egg sandwich.